and gentlemen. It's been a couple of months since our Halo Infinite beta stream. Now today, just for archival purposes, in case we do decide to keep this, we are streaming today at 1080p. It is a 6500 bitrate according to the app, and it is currently 8:26 AM on the 2nd of December, Thursday the 2nd of December 2021. And today is a bit of a test stream, so we might not keep this VOD. It might not be a thing. We might not keep it. It might not stay alive, but we might. This might end up on the VOD channel. Sorry, I'm sort of checking a couple of things while we're going. We are going to be testing a few different things. So one of the things that we're testing today is we are testing our connection because we're at 1080p and my internet provider decided to have a bit of a spasm while I was away. So I don't know if it's going to be going out at the same speed / bitrate or anything. We're going to be checking the microphone because my microphone decided to die and I have to still figure out which part of the headset is the bit that's busted because it doesn't seem to be the cable, but I got to pull the whole old headset apart, and I don't know if this microphone is working properly. And I need to basically check a few different things. So it's going to be very short. It's only going to be probably maybe half an hour, if that. Probably not even half an hour, because Albatross has uni in this same room. Well, in literally 32 minutes. And I got to be out of here before then. But I figure, why not test the new Minecraft update at the same time while we are doing this? And since we're going to be spending a very limited amount of time here, we may as well be on creative as well. G'day Gian, g'day Hitman, how are you guys doing? Hello Albatross, welcome everybody. So yeah, I hope everyone's been good. I hope everyone's had a good time. I have been gone for a couple of months, so it's literally, well, I don't know if it's 2 months to the day, but it'd only be a day or two different if it is 2 months since I was last live. But it's had a lot of real life hurdles to change. Am I under the ocean? What a spawn point! All right. Lucky I'm in creative, otherwise I'd probably be drowning. I never actually changed my texture pack, but that's alright. Bit under the weather overall, Gian. But overall everything is fine. Well, I hope you're doing alright, buddy. But welcome. Thanks for dropping by, everybody. I'm thankful that you're here, even if it is very short today. I don't know when I'm going to be live again. I do have... you know, the most current wonderful thing that's going on at the moment is my... I don't want to say my throat. Whenever I think of my throat, I think of, like, the internals, like the esophagus and stuff. But my neck, like the muscles of my neck, I don't know what I've done. But a few weeks ago, I sort of, like, I realized that I'd pulled my muscles. Like, imagine it like you look up for too long. Or you sleep funny, or you know, you do something that just destroys your neck muscles, basically. So that's happened, which is super fun. So I'm currently trying to fix that. We had to move the screen and everything down and all that sort of stuff. G'day Dal, how you doing? Welcome. But yeah. So hopefully everything goes smoothly, because then we can get everything back on track. And I do want to do some, well, a few bits and pieces. Yeah, I want to do a few bits and pieces in the future. So Sekiro is currently on special on Xbox. So I'm thinking very seriously about picking that up. So I can start that. I'm also going to do Mortal Shell, so that's going to be coming soon. I kind of want to play more Cuphead, but I'm thinking that because of Because of the way that I tend to play games, I really enjoy Hades. Oh, that was weird. I really enjoy Cuphead. You know, games like that are super fun, but I get really focused and I go really quiet. And for some reason, it seems to make people uncomfortable. But it is what it is. So, you know, we'll have to sort that out. So there's certain games like that that might not survive, I suppose. Hold on, I'm just checking a couple of different things, so apologies if I take a second to respond. G'day, Natalia. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? I saw you were playing a bit of WoW. I didn't know you were a WoW fan. You have uni? Oh, yes, you do, Albatross, you do. Why am I a wandering trader? Just want to kill you now? No, no, no. I'm a wandering trader. I'm just in disguise. So that I can follow them back to wherever it is that they have a stronghold, where they all live. And basically just loot wherever they have all their leads. So that I can have all of them and run a lead empire. But I can't write anything down, because then it'll be a lead empire. And I don't want a lead empire, because that'd be weird, unless I'm making pencils. But a lead empire, definitely. I've never pulled a neck muscle before. How did this happen then? I don't know. I think it was over time. I think it was just sort of strain. Like the same way that if you sort of, you know, if you overextend something too much. It's like in offices and stuff, they'll sort of be like, oh, you have to sit ergonomically and set up your desk, you know, so that you're sitting with your back straight and with your, you know, your monitor at the right height and your keyboard at the right spot and all that sort of stuff. That sort of thing. Like, you can sit in pretty much any position. You can sit upside down in an office chair and still use the computer fine for a day or two. But if you do it for, like, months, eventually it's going to get to a point where one of your muscles, like, imagine it's like a rope, and you have that rope, like on movies and stuff, where, like, the rope's starting to give way, and you see, like, the little thread start to ping, and it's still holding the support, and the people are still holding onto the bottom of it, but one day that final little thread, that little bit of flax just goes, and then the rope gives way. And I'd just sort of picture it as a similar sort of thing like that. Like, it was just too, it was just too much sort of looking up. Look at how this world generation is amazing. This world generation is amazing. You played WoW since 2005? Roleplay is dangerous. You stopped for a year and a half due to not feeling super great with stuff back in September, but you somehow ended going back. It's one of those games that'll suck you back in. It's like the black hole of gaming. Oh, this seems like a village and... oh, did we crash? No, we didn't. It's just loading shit. This seems like a village and one of these outposts is way too close together for safety. That doesn't seem good. I kind of like it, though. It's good that you're happy, Llama? Oh, that's good. You want to play Minecraft? It looks so cool now. It does. It does. The new worlds are just phenomenal. During my little 2-month break, I played for a little bit over a month of that on a friend's realm, and it was just 3 or 4 of us that just sort of played a lot of Minecraft as the week-to-week updates were coming out on Bedrock. So the world sort of changed around us, and it was... buggy, but in a Bethesda way. Buggy, but in a good way. G'day, Flopper. Welcome, welcome. How you doing, buddy? It's a weirdly perfect description. The rope breaking? You're currently talking to somebody, you have a pic, so if you're feeling down at all, you either chat to her or you have a pic that you can look at. Well, that's good. That's good. Sometimes when you miss somebody, it can get pretty tough. Enjoying some Minecraft? I am. It's not too bad. It's interesting. Like, I really like the way that the new worlds are sort of done and it all sort of slots together. Because the world that we had, the realm that we had, as the different updates came out and they introduced the new worlds and the new caves and all that sort of stuff, and then changed the biomes and all that sort of thing, we had, at one point, we had an ocean biome that ended up getting a whole bunch of jungle leaves just floating in midair for no reason. It was just hanging out in midair. Which was really frustrating because it was too high up to dig normally, so we had to go out in boats and try and set fire to it. Eventually we got slack because it was the whole ocean of it. Look at the way these caves are. These caves are phenomenal. They're so good. Like, they're so good. G'day, Louis. How you doing, buddy? He's back. He is. This is just a short one today. We're only going to be going for probably about another 10 minutes or so, 10, 15. Because I do have to vacate the room. Because Albatross has uni today, but I figured it was as good a time as any to do some tests because I've got a replacement microphone for my microphone that decided to catch fire, and a few other different bits and pieces. But yeah, we're testing that out. We're testing out the new internet connection that is apparently not as good as the old one. Fucking look at this! Look at how cool this is. This is amazing. This is amazing. It's awesome. So good. G'day, Cat. How you doing, bud? Welcome, welcome. You're back? I must be dreaming. Well, it's a short-lived dream, and it's one you might not remember. DD! How you doing, bud? Welcome, welcome. How is Mr. Jack? Mr. Jack's doing okay. He's doing okay. He's not 100%, but he's a high enough percentage that it's getting there. Ooh, geode. We got geode. That's nice. That's nice. I love this lava lake. This is so cool. This is so cool. You and everything, damn responsibilities. Oh, look, to be honest, I don't know if I could sustain a random 12-hour stream suddenly off the bat. I think it would burn me out and I'd have to have another month off, which I really don't want to do. I still don't know, is the cat reading the book or can the book read cats? The cat reads the book. I've actually seen the picture. I've seen the picture. It's a cat reading a book. Oh, and this is dripstone. It's just so cool to have like just a random big lava lake with all these pillars and stuff. Ah, these caves are just awesome. They're just so good. I love it. And now with light, apparently part of the update is that light is like, even if there's one light, so not zero obviously, but even if there's one light, enemies don't spawn. Instead of it being like 7 or whatever. Why are you hurting? Oh, because he was laying on the spike. Okay. Interesting. I was about to say how the fuck do we get out of here, but we're in creative. We just go out whenever we want to go out. You have tomorrow off. Nice. A whole network? Let's just dig up and out. Let's just get out of here. Burrow, 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 burrow. Is it still burrowing if it's going up? If you burrow, right, you dig into something, right? It's burrowing, and usually we think of that as digging down. If you're burrowing down, you know, you think of like a rabbit burrow, or you think of, you know, anything burrowing into something. Is it still a burrow if it's up? Why the fuck is there random bamboo? Oh, this is like there's like the new jungle edge biome, so you can get like the edge of the jungle. I don't know where else I was going to go with that sentence. The jungle edge. Oh yeah, what's that? Well, I know it's not a very descriptive name, but you could probably work it out. But yeah, random bamboo and stuff. That's kind of cool. Patches of lava and shit. Such cool stuff. Such cool stuff. And the cliffs are just awesome. The cliffs are awesome, and the caves are awesome. It's almost like they'd named the update after it. I kind of wish that there was some more cave biomes. Like I love the underground jungle. It's not a jungle cave. What are they called? Lush caves. I like the lush caves. Look at that. That's just awesome. That's just so cool to look at. And I like the dripstone caves. They're interesting enough, I guess. Oh, I don't just... Oh, wow. This is on a hill. So it's not even like, oh yeah, all the caves are underground and then there's shitty little caves on the surface. This is straight up just a mountain that's just torn open. It's just hollow. Amazing. Very, very cool stuff. You're so cool to look at? Well, yeah, but that's what I pay you for, Albatross. I pay you to look at me. Usually only when I'm sleeping, but, you know, that's money well spent, I say. Is this the new Minecraft update the young'uns are on about? It is. It is. And it's fancy. It's fancy. Honestly, a world generation update changes things so much more. And because we explored so much of the world around us in the realm that we were in, a lot of the world around us wasn't updated to be like this. So it was sort of was pretty plain for a lot of it. Oh, this is just very cool. This is just very cool. And these super deep rivers and stuff. But I do want to thank everyone for dropping by. Mountains and caverns, yeah, that's it. That's it. Well, it's actually caverns and mountains. You got to get it the right way around. But yeah, the caverns and mountains update. They were going to call it the holes and hills update, but they thought that it could be misconstrued. Is that like a... Is that ocean level down there, or is that an underground lake? Oh, it's an underground lake. That's sick. That's sick. This is so cool. I do want to muck around and play a bit of survival on ye old Minecraft. At some point in the near future. But yeah. Ooh. The amounts. So many much caves. It's fancy. But yeah. Anyway, I do want to thank anybody that has dropped by. Just because obviously it is a very short stream, it is a test stream, but I do appreciate everybody saying g'day today. Yeah, it's nice to sort of start having a lot of different life stuff getting back on track and getting a lot of things sorted and feeling a lot better and you know, finally being able to really do what I enjoy again. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to sustain as far as like hours for streaming. You know, I may not be able to do like what we were doing with Dark Souls 2 and that sort of stuff. We were doing basically 10, 12 hour streams back to back, almost like 10, 12 hour stream days back to back. Because I think that my throat will probably burn out. Like, we might work up to it. But like I said before, I want to do Sekiro soon. I want to do Mortal Shell soon. There's a couple other games that I want to sort of play and muck around with, and I still want to do some just random bits and pieces, because I mean, there's some games that I play that aren't necessarily going to be I suppose the most what's the word I'm looking for? Not connected. They don't have much in the way of continuity. Like, it's not going to be playing a game from start to finish. There's a few games that I play that I just play for the sake of playing them. There's games, you know, which I'm sure some of you have seen before. I played a bit of Warframe, I played a bit of Destiny, played a bit of Fallout 76, Red Dead Online, that sort of stuff. And I really feel like I want to play some games just randomly and just come and sort of hang out. Because I've missed hanging out and talking to you guys. I've missed sort of just socializing, I suppose. With lockdowns lifted and stuff here for however long that lasts. It's been nice to go back out again, but oh, it looks like it's fallen over. That's actually really cool. But I do want to get back into this. But it is going to be a few other things. I mean, just before, like 2 months ago, just before I started that big break, I actually got a capture card, which I do want to get set up. And then there's obviously been some big other changes, like we've got Stream Elements instead of Streamlabs now, for reasons that if you are unaware of, Google is your friend. Yeah, just a lot of different things that we've got to sort of, I suppose, work through in the next week or two until we can sort of stabilize our actual setup and get things nice and tidy again. Kat says, "Why'd you stop streaming for a while?" If you would like to say, it was a combination of a lot of different things. So, I mean, there was a lot of different things that were involved. To varying degrees. Like, some things were just minimal and wouldn't have done anything on their own, but combined with all the other stuff, it just added to it. But I had some of my own physical health issues, stress-related stuff, a bit of mental health stuff. I've been taking care of Albatross a bit because she's had some health issues as well. As well as that, we've had some technical issues. I suppose there's also, like, I had a bit of the, like, kind of like whatever the streaming equivalent of writer's block is. Wow, that's a lot of flowers. That is a lot of flowers. And then if anybody's a member of the Discord, they may have seen that there is a few people that have been going around harassing people. And pretending to be me. I do want to say, I don't have an alt account. Albatross doesn't have an alt account. What you see is what you get. I honestly, aside from the fact that I wouldn't go around bullying people or saying some of the things that I've been accused of, I can't be fucked setting up another account. It's just I'm just too slack for it. But aside from that, everything's on the mend. So I'm feeling a lot better health-wise. Albatross is feeling a lot better health-wise. We're starting to get things organised again, which is awesome. So it's really, really good. G'day, River. Welcome. How you doing, my friend? It's got to be getting close to bedtime for some of you guys over there in the EU. I have been accused. Fuck the trolls. You're crying at the moment because of some trolls. I know the feeling exactly. I have been there. Literally, I have been there. You had a fantastic day up to this point. I hope you're doing alright, River. If you want to talk about it here, you're welcome to. If you want to talk about it on Discord, my inbox is open. If you don't want to do either of those things, you're welcome to just hang out. I did mention a little bit earlier that I'm only going to be on for probably about another 5 minutes or so because Albatross does have uni here in this same room very shortly. But I did want to hang out. I did want to say hello and just sort of test a little bit of the setup that I've pulled everything apart and rebuilt it. I can't. I keep interrupting myself because I can't get over how this world generation is. Like, these caves are so cool. Look how fucking deep that cave is. Look at that shit. Look at it. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, that's so good. Oh, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh, and a mineshaft. And they've got the new mineshaft shit, how it's like with the chains hanging down and the floor pieces. Ah, so good. So good. The pillared caves. I'm so lost already. Like, these caves, they just go on and on and on and on and on. Like, you're just going to keep exploring. You're going to keep looking at shit. You're going to keep finding little alcoves and little side bits and pieces. And I'm in love. I'm in love. Uni is important. Uni is very important, yes. For those that study, it is a very important thing. At this point, I just want to play Hytale. I did end up actually having a bit of a look at that, DD. After the few times that you've mentioned it and the few times that I've forgotten to write it down, I did have a bit of a look at it. It looks interesting. It looks interesting. I think I need to know a bit more about it. And obviously, not necessarily playing much on PC. I mean, I do have Steam and I do have the laptop that I can play some stuff on, but it's not like my primary way of playing. So, but if it's got controller support, then I can link the laptop to the TV and play it easy enough. Probably a good thing it's just a test. It's your bedtime now anyway. That's alright, Jan. Thanks for dropping by. And like I said, I've said it before a couple of times already, I do appreciate everybody that dropped by to say hello today. It is lovely to see all your faces, figuratively, I suppose. I mean, I only know what a handful of your faces look like, but I have this mental picture of what all the rest of your faces look like, and you're a fascinating set of characters. It's just in your head. You don't want to talk about it. You're feeling stressed just thinking about it. You want to scream your lungs out to understand why it's bothering. It's a bother to you, but hey, you're a mental wreck, so it's all right. Well, I hope you're doing okay. And even if you don't want to talk about it, you just want to just chill and chat about whatever to get your mind off it. Like I said before, River, my inbox is open. If anybody out there is going through anything at the moment and they just need somebody to vent to, I can't necessarily promise that I'm gonna, be 100% helpful, but if you're out there and you don't have anybody to talk to, or you want to talk to somebody that's completely separate, from the entire situation, feel free to send me messages. I might not respond instantly, but I always do go back and check my messages and go through them. What do I think you look like, Kat? I've got a few different pictures of you in my head. Oh, look at this. This is sick. This is such a cool cave. Like, it's like underwater lake. So cool. So cool. First though, you're intrigued, what do I look like? Oh, like I said, you're all a fascinating set of characters, and I mean that in a cartoon sense. Because if I don't have a real world picture of you in my mind, from having seen you stream or whatever, then you're a series of creations. But yeah, if you don't have three noses on your head, I won't have any of your praise. Well, Dee Dee, I don't know what the back of your head looks like, so for all I know. But yeah. Anyway, I am going to have to wrap things up, because even though she hasn't turned around to look at me yet, I can already feel the aura of Albatross. Her stress is building. So, I didn't sync up the audio with this one because I completely forgot about it. I do have to get back into the swing of things, so there's probably been a bit of a delay audio-wise behind the scenes, and I do actually quickly want to check that because it might have been a controller thing. They might have had an update, but hold on, I'll do this. Ready? Bop. 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 Okay, well, I can check that afterwards. But either way, I hope you all have an awesome time. I'm going to be on Discord and stuff afterwards, mucking around with a few things and setting up a few things as well, so if anybody is sort of just hanging out, you know where to find me. But like I said, just one more time, I do want to thank everybody for hanging out and being patient. I am not 100% back, but I am doing what I can, and I really want to get back into it because I do miss this. I do miss a lot of this social side of things. So, as Albatross says, enjoy your day or night, everybody, and stay awesome. Just be amazing. I haven't got the thing in front of me to let me raid properly, and I have no idea who else is online, so we're probably just going to wrap it up there. But thank you, everybody. I am going to leave it there. Stay amazing, and I will talk to you all in the near future. Have a good one. See ya. See ya, Bomb. See you, Natalia. See you, Kat. See you, Gian, DD, River, Flopper, everybody else that dropped by that is already the chat scrolled on. But I'll catch you all next time. See ya. And also Hib.